What up, though, y'all? What up, what up, what up, what up, dude? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if y'all can hear me. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Did y'all get a notification, honey? I know how YouTube do, girl. No way. Oh Lord. Okay, y'all can hear me. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Listen, everybody, first of all, I want to say what's going on. I hope you guys are having a great day thus far. Honey, I hope you guys are having a great day just or so far. All right. Listen, we're here to talk about RUNNNN. Yes, yes, we're here to talk about RUNNNN. Listen, RUNNNN is doing her normal do. She ain't taking no accountability, honey. She over here, she got some things to say about Mona Scott Young. She got some things to say about Kenzie breasts. Okay. Yes, Miss Candy. Speaking of Miss Candy, speaking of Candy, y'all gonna be y'all Candy fans. I know y'all gonna be real mad at what I'm about to say. But Mama's down to the tour. We can tell they are definitely on tour because I wonder. So, like, y'all got no backup songs for Candy, you know what I'm saying? So she don't have to hit that note, you know what I'm saying? Because I would only imagine, you know, I'm no singer, I'm no music producer, no nothing like that. But I'm just saying, I would think maybe that y'all would have a song that y'all could alternate for her because Mama's not hitting them notes, you know. She keep missing them in some places. Um, and this is making a blog, so you know, don't be mad at me for being the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me for being the messenger. I'm just bringing the message to you. What's up, Tracy? How you doing? What's going on, Bama Girl? What's going on, Jennifer? What's going on, Kay? Thank you, Miss Tina. How are you? By the way, Miss Lady One, what's going on? Good afternoon, Cece. Good afternoon. Harold is in the house. Okay, child, she is sad. She is sad. I mean, really, really sad.
Deliver me, 'cause all they seem to do is hurt me. Hurt me. Lord, deliver me, 'cause all they seem to do is hurt me. Hurt me. Hurt me.
She said, "Love." Sing it, Latasha. Yes, honey.
Deliver me, yes.
Deliver me. Yeah, 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 yeah.
'Cause all they seem to do is hurt me. Hurt me. Hurt me.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Oh
Deliver me, this little girl from College Park. Oh yeah.
A little boy from the Nancy, Texas. Yeah. Yeah. She said, a little girl from College Park. Yeah. Oh, y'all can't hear it. Y'all can only hear me. Y'all can't hear it. Wait, y'all can't hear it. Oh, baby, don't. Y'all couldn't hear it. Wait. Oh, okay. I was about to say, because she told y'all she was a little girl from College Park. Yeah. The people saying they heard it. Jennifer, how you didn't hear it? And how listen, yeah, what's going on? Y'all in turn, yeah, so y'all heard LaTocha. I want to know if y'all can hear LaTocha, not me. LaTocha. Okay, the people say they can hear it.
It's all they seem to do is talk about me, Lord. Lie on me, Lord. But it's okay, because I know you would deliver me, Lord. That's why I'm singing, Lord.
That's why I'm singing, Lord, 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 Lord. Yeah. Lord. She gonna run y'all crazy, boy. And y'all ever need some exercise, go around there and call her Tasha Scott, because she gonna run you crazy, okay? She gonna make sure you get your exercise in, okay, down to the run, because she gonna run, okay? She's going to run, all right? She's gonna run. Yeah.
I have something to
All right, so listen. LaTocha done went around now. Thank y'all so much for the love, by the way. I appreciate y'all. LaTocha done went around now to the radio station. Y'all know what LaTocha sound like. I'm just gonna play the audio, okay? So Tasha went down there to this radio station, around there with Kendra G and them to have a conversation. LaTocha is doing her normal thing, like lacking accountability. You know, nothing is ever her fault. And she talks about the lawsuit with Mona Scott Young and how or the letter that was written, because it wasn't a lawsuit, maybe it was a letter. Let's be clear. She talks about Rocky. She talks about Kandi. Of course, it's all Kandi's fault. Okay, it's all Kandi's fault. It's all Kandi's fault. So we are going to take a listen to this interview and give me y'all thoughts as we go through it. Let's go. Oh, wait. How dare I? Please make sure you hit that like button as you guys come on in. It'll help push this video up in the algorithm. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you guys so much for being here. If at any time you would like to bless the channel, you're more than welcome to do so. Also, we are doing our giveaway, 3 items from our store and a $25 Amazon gift card you can get in the drawing with a $20 donation, either to Cash App, Venmo, and we're gonna do 2 drawings, one on the 16th and one on the 31st. I appreciate y'all for the love. If you just want to go ahead and buy something from the store, you're more than welcome to do so. Let's get into it.
107.5 WGCI, the Shy's #1 for hip hop and R&B. And like, you never know who's gonna stop by and hang out with the best damn morning show in Chicago. And today we have artist LaTocha Scott is in the building.
It's good to be here, man.
Man, it's good to see you. You brought all this beautiful weather with you.
I mean, you know.
So let's talk about it. Gospel Project.
Yes.
Your label.
Yeah.
That's swag.
Yeah.
That's dope. Speak on that.
I mean, you know, I've been in the game 30 years. I learned a lot. You know, becoming a student in the game, you have to understand what ownership is and then also what investing in yourself is. And so that's what I did. You know, I wanted to make sure that I owned my masters. I wanted to make sure that I had control over my music. And so that was just real big for me. And signing myself to myself, you know.
That's gotta feel good. How much am I gonna pay me? What you want, girl? Yeah. Well, I need this, that. But we can't get that. You gonna do?
And then too, you know, when it comes down to the creative part of it, you don't have to ask somebody, I think this song should be what it's gonna be. Like I was able to put the songs out the way that I wanted to.
You ever should night yourself?
What
No,
you
you
mean?
gonna do this.
Oh, yeah,
This like blood.
You see, I'm in the building. I be at that radio station. Yeah, that part.
You know, we talked about that a second ago. We had Chloe Bailey here earlier this week, and I was saying a lot of artists don't do the radio run anymore. And you said you've been in the game 30 years, so we're around the same age. I remember being in high school singing "Kick Off School" and "Relax Your Feet," "Party on Time" to the SKP. So we're SKP. You know, we like you so low. So explain that for us, because some of us are like torn, because I like this run for you because it's all about you.
Yeah.
But the Escape fan of me still wants to know you're a part of Escape.
I'm definitely a part of Escape. I created the name. That's the mothership. That's where I come from. I would never forget where I come from. But it's time.
Here we go. LaTOCHA is so exhausting. Here we go. First of all, greetings to everyone coming in. Please hit the like button. So LaTOCHA ain't created the name Escape. So of course, girl, I know you over there got to be punching the air. I just know you do. Because girl, we know you're not telling the truth. But anyway, let's keep going.
Time for me to do music. I've always wanted to do music. I know KANDI didn't want to do music because she always felt like if we didn't surpass what we did in the beginning, then don't do it. But when I'm doing music, it's never predicated on sales. It's because I'm passionate about what I do. So the other girls was like, no, we, you know, don't fall victim to what she's saying. I want to do music. So that's why I'm here.
Okay.
Now, girl, see, this is what I'm talking about. She always she just easily threw KANDI up in there. She just easily threw KANDI up in there to escape taking accountability. Listen to that again.
Because she always felt like if we didn't surpass what we did in the beginning part of this game, I created the name. That's the mothership. That's where I come from. I would never forget where I come from. But it's time for me to do music. I've always wanted to do music. I know KANDI didn't want to do music because she always felt like if we didn't surpass what we did in the beginning, then don't do it. But when I'm doing music, it's never predicated on sales. It's because I'm passionate about what I do. So the other girls was like, no, we, you know, don't fall victim to what she's saying. I want to do music. So that's why I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you want to do new music?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I don't want to do the
Yeah, this interview was from 5 days ago, I believe.
old
Something
songs
different.
over and over again. No.
So,
And I have something to say.
so why gospel? What made you choose the gospel lane?
Well, I mean,
You started
life.
secular.
Yeah. Well, I actually started in the gospel
Okay.
world. That's where we're from. That's where I grew up. That's my inspiration. I grew up listening to the Clark sisters and so many beautiful people that came out in that time. And that's all I could listen. I was in church. Our religion was that.
Yeah.
So I brought that with me. If you listen to Living in Vain on the albums, it's because I brought a little bit of that with me when I went. But it's just part of who that's my roots. So I'm going back to my roots. This is what I love. Even when I sing with that type of conviction because of my faith. And so it's about the music to me. It's about going back to God. I've had so many conversations with him while filming and just in life. So, you know, I have something to say when it comes down to the gospel part of it.
Amen.
Yeah.
Amen.
You know, I'm actually happy you broke that down because I didn't think about it. Like when you guys are on tour, it's just your past records. So this is more about your passion of you are a singer,
Yes.
you want to create. So that to me helps me live with this separate. It's like parents, you know, like you have
Really?
parents. Yes,
But what
because
about when people have to go to college? You got to go out and do other things. Like you can't just be stagnant. I think sometimes we put that stigma on people, and that's kind of sad to think about it. But when God gives you a gift, it's not meant to just be like this. You should be able to kind of flourish and do some things you want to do. Not to say to leave, but sometimes you got to go break out a little bit and then come back.
are you guys in a friendship space right now? Because I think they might be in Chicago. I think literally today. I think they have a show somewhere else.
That's
So
what I'm hearing. Yes.
that's what you mean. That's what you
I
hearing.
didn't know anything about the show. Somebody told me about the show. That's just
Girl, see, this is why I can't do LaTOCHA. Nobody told me about the show. Girl, are you interested? Because you know they are on tour. You tried to stop them from going on tour. Girl, stop. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to LaTOCHA and escaping accountability. Oh, you don't know that they're in Chicago, but you just so happen to be in Chicago at the same time, and you didn't know they was gonna be there. Girl, stop. Please stop. Please stop.
not to say to leave, but sometimes you got to go break out a little bit and then come back.
Are you guys in a friendship space right now? Because I think they might be in Chicago. I think literally today. I think they have a show somewhere else.
That's what I'm hearing. Yes.
That's what you mean. That's what you
I
hearing.
didn't know anything about the show. Somebody told me about the show. That's just my truth.
So that's where it gets confused as a fan, because it's like, are y'all like, you're in town, they're in town, there's a show tonight, and you didn't know about it, so that means you won't appear. Y'all in the same city. Yeah. So are y'all talking? What are the conversations? Like, are y'all family? So I won't say y'all enemies, right? No, but enemies. Yeah, because you know that you're blood. But what is the state of y'all friendship right now? Because y'all both are in the city, and you said you heard they got a show tonight.
Yeah, I heard that they have a show tonight. I've been hearing that they have a show. But
girl, you just told on yourself. You just told on yourself. You just told on yourself with your loud ass, LaTOCHA. Listen, y'all listen to. Did y'all hear what she just said? Let me read that back. Oh, LaTOCHA, girl. Oh my God, did y'all hear that? Listen again.
Yes.
What you mean? That's what you hearing?
I didn't know anything about the show. Somebody told me about the show. That's just my truth.
So
I didn't know anything about the show. That's my truth. I didn't know anything about the show. That's my truth.
So that's where it gets confused as a fan, because it's like, are y'all like, you're in town, they're in town, there's a show tonight, and you didn't know about it, so that means you won't appear. Y'all in the same city. Yeah. So are y'all talking? What are the conversations? Like, are y'all family? So I won't say y'all enemies, right? No, but, not enemies. Yeah, because you know that you're blood. But what is the state of y'all friendship right now? Because y'all both are in the city, and you said you heard they got a show tonight.
Yeah, I heard that they have a show tonight. I've been hearing that they have a show.
I've been hearing that they had a show, but she didn't know about the show, and that's her truth. Girl, well, I be damned.
I was not invited to the show, mainly because they're still dealing with a promoter that threatened my husband's life. And I said, I'm not doing the show, so I stand on what I believe in. So they continue to do the show, so that's why I'm not doing the show.
Didn't you say you wasn't invited to the show? Okay, so you wanted them to say, oh, LaTOCHA, we're going to be in Chicago on such and such date. Again, this was like 5 days ago, 6 days ago, something like that. We're in Chicago, and we would like for you to come to our show. Not like they keeping up with your every move to know that you in Chicago, girl. But guess what? They dates was public. Guess what? People bought tickets to their dates. So their dates have been out there. LaTOCHA is a liar, girl.
No, not.
Some things you got to just stand on.
No, that's who I am.
So you talked about talent and how you can't keep your talent in a box or in a cage, and you're stepping out on faith doing the gospel album. But talk about how your talent has also put you in a position to do a plant-based cookbook. Like the whole singing thing, how it leads into a lifestyle thing.
She's so small.
Like, help a brother out, man. I need some plant-based cooking.
Well, back in the day, I was always known as the fluffy girl from Escape. They would put that stigma on me, and I didn't like it. I felt like my mother named me LaTOCHA, and that's just not what it was. And plus, I wanted a healthier lifestyle. So as I started to understand what eating was, and they talk about lifespan is actually health span, is what you put in your body. And I'm like, okay, so I stopped eating pork, stopped eating chicken, and stopped eating beef. And I saw the effects that it had on me, and it started to do cardio. And so I started creating my own little recipes. And then I got with my husband and my son, and we kind of just put some things together. So we went on tour in 2017, 2018. We had so many people at the meet and greets, like, girl, like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just eating right. And then after that, 2020 came, and then, the pandemic hit. And I'm like, Lord, I can't sing right now. I gotta walk in my gift. How do I do it? And he was like, take to the cookbook. Everybody needs it. There's a perfect.
So you went cold turkey, no pun intended. No beef, no chicken.
Yes, but I didn't do all at one time. It was baby steps. And so I like to tell people that it's not just you just get rid, because then you feel like you're being directed.
Yeah, I like a good sandwich now.
Yeah, I want to talk about that because I've tried the vegan lifestyle.
Okay.
As a skinny brother, it was making my head look big, my neck got small.
Oh, stop.
And it might have been just because when I stopped eating meat, all I was doing was just eating the sides. So I didn't know what to replace the meat with. Okay. So I'm sitting there eating broccoli and potatoes. Usually I have a steak with that. All I did was just take the steak out and I'm just eating broccoli and potatoes.
Yeah, but now they have like jackfruit, they have tofu. It's so many different things that you can do to get the protein and stuff that you need. There's a place here that I like to go to. It's called Can't Believe It's Not Me.
Oh,
I've never heard of it. Yes, I promise y'all. And then Native Foods. And then there's another restaurant.
So vegetarian is nice out here too.
There's so many different places that you can eat. Now, back in the day, it was very hard, but now it's easier.
Is it?
Yeah, to eat healthy. Yes.
I'm a meatitarian. I got
I never heard that.
They're like, what you want for vegetables? Steak.
No.
What's your size? Chicken. Steak fries. But I want real steak cut and fries.
I can't.
Let's talk about the reality show. We were talking about it a little bit off the air, but you had it was a show with Escape and SWV.
Yes.
And then, you know, we saw the whole conversation. I know you're probably tired of talking about it, the whole conversation of money being stolen. But the first question is, will you do another? Is there gonna be a part 2 of this reality show?
It's not gonna be part 2 for me.
You're not.
No, I mean, when you come and you say 2 super groups are going to be celebrated and it does not end that way, like you got everybody beefing on social media. The nerve of a Black production company with Mona Me coming in and not celebrating Black women. It's just.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go again. You know what I find very interesting, LaTocha? And I just have to say this, LaTocha. They're on tour right now, LaTocha. They're on tour right now. I know the question was directed solely to the reality show, but I'm just saying that they're on tour. So they was able to put things aside, but you can't really blame a lot of this on social media. At the time that you were going through what you was going through with your sister, your husband was out here doing crazy stuff too. So what we need to do, ma'am, is stop trying to escape the accountability and understand that this was LaTocha's fault. Okay, LaTocha is to blame with a lot of this stuff. I ain't gonna say it's completely LaTocha's fault, but they're stealing the money and all that kind of stuff, girl. That's just literally your fault. I mean, you can't blame it on nobody else, but let's keep going, girl.
Just tearing down, and the whole time, out of 7 women, I was being attacked every single day. So it's just that thing for me. Like when you say you're gonna do something, we should be able to do it. And I think the fans have been slighted. You know.
Let's be very honest. Most of us watched the reality show, right? When they were in the first episode and they were actually sitting down with one another, SWV was in the room, Escape was in the room, and they were sitting down with each other. What did LaTocha do? LaTocha had the funkiest attitude. She needed to pray about everything. She needed to do all of these things. So, ma'am, you have to understand that you played a huge part in whatever Mona Me Productions decided to produce. You played a big part in that, ma'am. You have to understand that your attitude really set the show where it ended. Let's just be honest about it. You got to take that, mama. You cannot sit up in these interviews and try to escape the accountability that you had a nasty attitude the entire time when people were trying to celebrate themselves. There were trying to be 2 groups sitting down having a conversation, but your butt attitude was so bad. You needed to pray about it. You need to do all these things. Girl, stop. Please stop. All the beef, girl, a lot of it was you, mama.
And shame on her. Shame on the productions for doing that. We didn't get to a tour. We didn't get to music. So what do we do? What's the end goal? Like, what are we doing here?
Did you guys film those scenes? Because, you know, for me, I'm be honest, I have been approached for reality TV so many times and I've always declined because I know what it is. Yeah. Like, I feel like we kind of know when you do reality TV, they're going to show the worst of you and not the best of you. So when you went in, were you not thinking they were going to try to find mess? Because that's what reality TV is.
Yeah, but we at the end of the day, we had already gone through the worst of the times with the first still kicking it. Okay. So we were getting past it. Did I have reservations? Of course I did. But when she started to say, hey, we're going to celebrate y'all going to do a tour. We're going to talk about how you do a show, how you got to do the wardrobe and the music. I'm like, that's beautiful. Because sometimes you do have banter back and forth with that. But when you come in and I'm being attacked every day and it never got to the music, it's like, what was this all about? And
but you didn't have a problem attacking Kandi. You didn't have a problem attacking your sister. Girl, I want you to stop. Yes, absolutely, shaming production. Do y'all think that she's following them around? I think it is very convenient that she was in Chicago the date that they were in Chicago. She didn't know anything about the Chicago date, but then she said she'd been hearing about the Chicago date, which is a girl. It's very convenient that you are in Chicago doing a radio interview on the day that Escape is performing with SWV while they're on tour. You didn't know anything about the dates, but their dates are public dates. Am I correct? Absolutely. People bought tickets to these dates in advance. So, girl, you need to stop. You need to stop. Please stop.
None of the things that happened until we started filming. None of the craziness. So it's like, was it set up? What do we do this for? So now, you know, you have families who have to heal.
I was gonna say, because this is your sister in real life. Like we're enjoying you because of the music, but that got the same mama. Like, how has this affected? And just to break it down for those, I think people who are aware of the whole $30,000 situation of you getting her money, she didn't get her money. I know you talked about it before, but just for the people in Chicago who just didn't hear that explanation, what is your side to that story? Because she claims money went to you and I believe your husband $30,000.
I didn't take anything from my sister. I would never steal from her. Like I said before, a lot of the things that I saw was when it started to film. I never heard of this. Me and my sister been together all this time. We've done shows.
That narrative, LaTocha, is blown out. It was blown out when the show was back on. That you ain't never heard nothing about this. Stop it. Y'all need to stop.
Those make millions of dollars together. When the cameras come on, this is what happens. And so we still had to get clarity. When somebody accuses you of anything, why aren't you talking to me? Why are you saying things to other people? Why are you talking to people who have nothing to do with nothing? So is this for television? Because I've heard her tell people that, oh, when the show is always going to be done. No, because you now have created a situation that I have to go and do what I'm doing now.
Right.
I didn't do anything.
It's animosity.
So, and I get it, you know, people are.
LaTocha, girl, everybody is against LaTocha. Everybody is against RUNNNN. Girl, stop. You gotta stop. You gotta chill.
I always talk about ratings and, you know, I love watching, you know, the drama, but at the end of the day, for what?
Right.
Like, and I understand sometimes the truth, nobody wants to hear the truth when the lie is more entertaining. So entertain. That's not, my soul is not for sale. That's all I can say.
Wow.
It's not.
Well, I do want to ask about your
girl. I mean, you literally signed up for a show that you knew you was on. You knew how reality TV worked. You knew all of these things. And then again, the fact that you won't take accountability for the things that you did is crazy to me. You literally set the tone of the show. You set the tone of the show to end the way that it did. I'm blaming it on LaTocha. You did. You set the tone for how this show ended. Yeah, they were bickering back and forth, but that's normal, honestly, if we're going to talk about it. It's normal. They're not going to get along on everything. We get it. But now we've seen them be very successful on this tour that you're not on. And the fact that you are talking as if they needed to pick up the phone and call you. Oh, we're going to pick up the phone and call you now because we have decided to go on tour. LaTocha, they weren't fooling with you before they decided to go on tour. They weren't fooling with you then. That's the part I don't get. They were not fooling with you before they even went on tour at SWV. You wasn't fooling with them. So help me understand why now, all of a sudden, we supposed to believe that it's just a coincidence that you in Chicago when Escape has a show that same night that you in Chicago. Girl, you're crazy. You're crazy. Well, no, suing LaTocha. Oh, I don't know. Excuse me.
Made Girl Foundation.
I remember how he comes back.
Let's talk about something positive, man. It's really dope. The Made Girl Foundation. What made you want to start that?
Just letting girls know and women know that there's a possibility for them to be great and successful. So many times we look in the mirror, we're not happy with what we see. I know I was one of the culprits for that. And we're beautiful, you know, in our own skin. And it takes time sometimes to realize that, but I want people to understand that I'm that possibility and I want to help in any way I can. That's why I have the clothing line. I have the book. I'm doing gospel music, inspirational things. That's what it's about. It's about still walking in purpose, but doing things positive. So I want to give back. I have my label. I want to sign artists. I want to school y'all on what it really is. Because when you sign a contract, it's not just getting money. You got to grind. You got to put the work in. So just being that.
So I know you said y'all.
What you rapping?
Well, you know, I sing.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. Don't do it.
I sing because I'm happy.
Okay.
And I sing.
Oh my God.
Because I'm free. His eyes are on the sparrow.
Girl, you did not have to do that. Girl, you done lost me. We cannot find the. We can no longer find the sparrow. We can't. Girl, girl, I cannot, y'all. I cannot, y'all. Listen to this again.
Happy.
Okay.
And I sing.
Oh my God.
Because I'm free.
Free, free, girl. Relax, please relax. Yeah, the sparrow is gone, honey. We can no longer find the sparrow. Like, ma'am, girl.
Is I own the sparrow.
No, no. Girl, you done ran the is tied. The then came back to the finish line and the said, please do not send the nowhere else. Because the is tired of running. Okay, girl, the girl.
And I know he watches.
He watches me.
Telling me. Girl. Oh, I needed a kiki in my spirit.
So by that right there, one of y'all going to heaven, one of y'all going straight to hell. Now I want y'all to kind of y'all decide who. Look, before you get out here, I want to ask you this question. And listening to you talk, and you talked about your husband and everything, how it gets involved. So Monique has that kind of relationship with her husband. Where do you think when people see you all on a unified front, it's kind of intimidating? Where like when you say, because like with my wife, I've had promoters call me to do a comedy show, and my wife is sitting right there and be like, "You want to talk business?" I say, "Well, whatever you telling me, tell her." I mean, she gonna end up giving her a check anyway. I just work for
Oh
them.
wow.
So what I'm saying is, do you think that's intimidating to little people when they might not necessarily have that dynamic in their household, and you all on a unified front, and be like, whatever you got to say, you can say in front of him, and whatever you got to say to him, you can say in front of me, because we do this together?
That could be intimidating, but when you are confident in your relationship and confident in yourself, it shouldn't be. But so many times I found that is true.
Yeah.
You know, even with me saying I have ownership, that's because my husband actually had the conversation with me. What you want?
Right.
What we doing?
Right.
And he's actually walking in.
The words make
What we
difference.
doing?
Always, it's not I, it's not you. It's like,
That's
what
right,
are we doing?
and that's why when they see us, we are a unified front. And I'm never gonna apologize for that, because he's been with me during the roughest times. I mean, we've actually been homeless together. So when you see that type of relationship and you see that type of bond, people don't respect it, and some people celebrate it. Some people don't.
Right.
But I'm cool with it because I know what we have at the end of the day. So
It is.
kudos to you for saying you bring your checks home to your wife. That's all.
Well, I don't have no choice.
I mean,
Passwords and everything.
I mean, you know.
She can smell it. You have to show me
Oh
that
my God.
How much was
Something
it?
else.
Well, it was only $1,500. You a lie? Come on. Then my daughters are standing there. Come on, Daddy, you lying.
One more question I want to, because you've mentioned 30 years in the game, and I feel like, so you've been on all transitions. Like when you first started, it was all about music and talent. It wasn't about social media. It wasn't about what you ate today, who you talking to. It wasn't about your personal life. You just had to be talented. But now what you have is a talent, girl. We saw you woke up early in the morning just saying like it was nothing. But now we have a situation where personal life is involved. And this is tough because your husband's actually here, but you know the conversation that you alluded to online about having an open marriage. Yeah. And then a lot of people were wanting to get further details. And I hate that you even have to talk about it, but when you go on social media and when you say that, people now dive in. Yeah. So just for like clarity, is it an open marriage? Can your husband be with another woman and tell you first? Or is it not that? And I know it's tough, he's in the room. So
it's not tough. Okay. I mean, we talk about everything. That's the strength of our relationship, because we communicate. And that's what I was trying to get to. If you notice, I was very emotional during that time. Right. It was a lot going on. My sister and I were trying to heal. My mother was calling. So I had a moment. Nobody was around me. And I went to social media and I said,
girl, don't make me pull the receipts on you. Don't make me pull the receipts on you. Girl, There, you cannot sit up and try to sugarcoat this no more than what you already done told us. And like, there's no way you can fix this. Okay. But let's hear what she has to say, because we remember that live. And if I need to go find it, I will. Matter of fact, I will do that.
My feelings, and I kind of got choked up with words, and I did say those things, but that's not what it was. It's we have open communication, and it's in the privacy of our bedroom. Okay. So people did get it misconstrued, but at the end of the day, I don't care anymore what people.
We get it misconstrued, ma'am. That's what you said. Okay, I'm gonna let it finish. I'm gonna let it finish.
I'm tired of trying to explain to people because y'all gonna take what y'all want anyway. Right. But we know what we have, and I'm cool on that. Right?
I appreciate you asking all these tough questions. I was like, Lord, but I would just also say I'm happy I'm talking to you because I understand this solo moment, how it's so important it's you. For me as an Escape fan, of course I want to see y'all together, but I believe y'all all will still come back together. It's like, to me, it's like the Bobby Brown moment. Like, I gotta go and I gotta do this for me. Mm-hmm. But just like we saw a New Edition a couple weeks ago, all together, it's gonna make better music, better moments. I do see y'all Escape all four y'all back.
Can I add this though? Yeah. At the end of the day, I've championed everybody's success. When Tiny did her EP, I was right there, front and center. My sister did her EP. I was not included in any of that. KANDI did her music. This is my first time actually getting ready to do something on my own, and it feels good from a perspective of a woman being empowered. You know what I mean? And then at the same time, I will never leave the group. That's not what it's about. I'm just doing me for now. That's it.
So you're not gonna show up tonight?
I mean, some like wrestling, like you just come out, you come out, this is doing like WWE.
You're in Chicago,
that would be so dope, because I'm going to the show.
Okay, good.
And I would love to see, like, ladies and gentlemen, Miss LaTocha Scott. And then everybody going crazy, like,
They still traveling with your outfits, girl. I'm just saying.
Could you do us a favor, though, before you leave? First of all, gospel album coming out. When is it dropping?
The album is already out.
Okay.
The album is called The Invitation, A Conversation.
Y'all ain't done the research to know if her album was already out or not, girl. That album been running since it came out. Literally running. That album came out. She done had a Christmas album come out and everything. She tried to run us into Christmas this September, honey. She tried to run us into Christmas early. Okay, but we wasn't really interested. I know if she only sold 600 and some copies of that gospel album, I know that Christmas album unfortunately didn't sell many. I mean, let's just keep it real. Listen, LaTocha, of course, take escaping accountability, of course.
With God, it's already 3 singles out. I'm Yours, Stay With Me, and Afraid. I'm not sure if y'all saw that video or not.
No,
but yeah,
I would just like you. Could you give us a little something that absolves Zach from going to hell? Because he's going to hell for what he did earlier. His eyes on the scale. So could you sing over him? I'm gonna hold my hands over him while you sing.
Come on, hold you back.
But just a little something.
I'm trying to get signed.
Hold on.
I'm yours. Take me, use me as you please.
Don't sing Zach hell.
Take me and use me as you please. Take me and use me as you please.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah. Take me.
But just a little something. I'm
trying to get signed.
Hold on.
I'm yours. Take me, use me as you please.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
Use me as you please. Take me and use me as you please. Oh, LaTocha, when I say I needed this laugh, girl, I needed this. Okay, let's see. Take me and use me as you please. Oh, Jesus, help me today.
Step into Wix Studio, the platform for agencies and enterprises, and turn website layouts into an art form. Create the
I am in a space where I need to free my mind and free my heart, free my spirit. I'm by myself in this hotel room, and I know everybody's always saying, you know, I'm with people or somebody's telling me what to say. And this is real coming from me, y'all. I'm gonna show you just so y'all, because everybody thinks that I'm being puppeted. I'm in a room by myself. I just finished a couple of my interviews that I had to do today, and it's just been on my spirit. It's just very heavy with all the things that are going on in my life, in my personal life. And I wanted to come on here to share my heart with you guys, to share my emotions with you guys, and just be real, because I'm human. You know, things hurt the same way they hurt you, they hurt me. There are things that have been said about me, things that are going on in my life, and it's a lot. When I say it's a lot, it's a lot. It's overwhelming, actually. But I want to first start off by apologizing to our fans. When we started this almost 30 years ago, all it was ever just for.
I'm just going back for reference so y'all can remember exactly what happened. We need a refresher. It's been over 2 years, I believe, or a year. I think it's been over 2 years. I think. Yeah, I think it's been over 2 years, or a little over 2 years, or getting ready to be 2 years. Okay, let's keep listening.
Us to sing. That's it. And that's all I ever wanted to do. I didn't come into this business to talk about people, to shame people, to make myself feel better than, to make somebody feel less than. That's not what I came here to do. I came here to sing. And I feel like God gave me the gift to do that. This has just been a whirlwind, a roller coaster, one that, you know, highs and lows. And to be quite honest with you guys, I'm at a low. I'm really at a low. But thank y'all. Thank y'all for hearing us. Thank you guys for supporting the group and loving on us when we weren't even loving on ourselves. I really and truly appreciate that from my heart. Y'all don't deserve this. You don't. You know, when you can think about the times when I was, you know, I'm from College Park, so to hear people say y'all not gonna make it, you don't have to look, or y'all sound this way, and for us to have endured this long with you guys by our side, supporting us, you know, all I could do is just say thank y'all, and that I'm sorry that we're taking y'all through this, you know, and we're taking ourselves through this. Yesterday I had an interview. And Brad and I had some words, you know, we went back and forth, and I didn't understand why, you know, and she said to me, you know, KANDI felt sad when you were being the leader of the group. You know, she felt sad. And I said, she felt sad. I never heard this. This is something new to me. But even in that, I have to take accountability for it. If there's something that I didn't see, if it's something that, you know, and it's possible that because I just wanted to sing, I never looked at it as this person is sad. I just wanted to use the gift. So if I overlooked you, KANDI, I'm sorry. I never wanted to do that. I never knew you were sad. And I know what that sadness feels like. I really do. And that's never been my intention. When we were in the group, like I said, I just wanted to sing. I wanted to be, you know, us to be successful. I felt like music was going to bring us together in love and understanding. I mean, I'm 17, 18 years old. What do I know? You know, so I'm sorry if I made you feel sad. That was never my intention. If I didn't see you or you felt like, girl, I'm right here, I'm sorry. To Tiny, who I consider my friend. I love your family. Eris, that's my baby. That's my heart, you know. And we've always said that we were family. And I feel like, you know, you were the ones who always try to bring things together for us. You know, you were the one to say, hey, ladies, let's get it together. And I kind of, you know, alienated myself from you because I was trying to figure out everything. I didn't know what was going on. You told me, go do the gospel. You know, you should do the gospel. You're the one who gave me the motivation to do it. And once I stepped out to sing for God, it was like, I felt away because it's like, I can't share the goodness because every time I say I'm going to do something, everybody's mad at TOCHA. So I really, you know, I ostracized myself. Normally you and I would talk about everything, you know, and normally you're the type of person that'll say, hey girl, I'm going to talk to the girls. And I just didn't know what to do. I felt like if I'm honest and like I'm excited, nobody cares. So, you know, for that, I apologize to you. You know, we are like sisters, and I didn't talk to my sister. Maybe you could have shed light on some things that I probably, you know, needed to hear. But you've been there, you know. Sometimes you did things, and I'm like, Tiny, why are you saying that?
Clearly,
Like, you know, you used to be like,
listening.
cuz, girl, because you know what I'm saying? Like, you would say stuff like that to me, and I apologize for not sharing my heart with you. To my sister, Tamika. Everybody knows that family. My family is everything to me. Everything. There were times and scenes I wouldn't say nothing because I know if I say something, it could damage my family. If you look at the last episodes that we did on Still Kicking It, I had this same feeling in my heart because, and I said that y'all can go back and look at it. I said, hey, as long as I got my sister and my family, that's all I need. And I still feel like that to this day. And what's going on with us is, it's not cool. I'm not happy about it. I feel like being a big sister, you're supposed to protect, you know, you're supposed to be there. You're supposed to hear you out. And I've been trying to do that. I've been reaching out to you. And I'm praying that things get better. You know, I really am. This is not me coming on here trying to make somebody look bad or nothing. I'm speaking from my heart. Mama didn't raise us this way. And I apologize to my mother as well, because you have been scrutinized for being a mother. You were there when nobody else was, and you've always been able to get us together. And the way that I see you being dragged in this media, it hurts me. Nobody wants to see their mother dragged in the media because of what they see depicted on television, which, by the way, everything that y'all see is not what it seems. It is not what it seems. And my mother and my sister and I, we have had a very strong bond. And to see that tarnished in an industry that needs to see love and support, that bothers me. It angers me because that's not who we are. Painted in a picture that it's not. That's not who we are. You know, I apologize to you, Mom, for having to sit and watch and look at this, look at your daughters go through this and try to find a resolve and can't. For any mother that would break my heart if I had two daughters who are going back and forth and the industry is eating it up and people like drama. This is not the drama that I signed up for. When I said I was going to do this TV show, it was to celebrate women. It was to celebrate two groups who have lasted and endured this industry. That's hard to do, y'all. It's hard to get through this industry and still have your integrity intact and still understand what love is and still treat people with respect. That's very hard. When I've seen myself how people, I don't even want to say giving us the roses because you have to earn that stuff, but we worked hard to get to where we are. But to not have that celebrated, to me, has done an unjust to both groups. We talk about legacy and things of that sort. And how can you have a legacy? How can it be fulfilled when somebody is sitting here, painting a narrative that's not even true? Do we have issues? Yes. Can we resolve them? Yes. But it takes communication and us getting through what we got to get through. You know, my grandmother's watching, 92 years old. I can't sit here and tarnish even that legacy. I got to apologize to my grandmother for her seeing me and my sister and us go through the things that we're going through right now. It's not fair. It's not right. Y'all didn't raise me to be this way. Y'all raised us strong. You guys raised us to have integrity and to pray. And when I tell you I've been on my knees praying, trying to figure this out and trying to work things out, my family is rocked right now. It's hurtful. It is, I can't find peace in this. And if there's anybody else that's out there who are going through, I know what it feels like. I know what the pain feels like. And for me and my sister, we're going to get it together. You know, I'm reaching out. I don't have the answers. I found out about a $30,000 allegation when I watched TV with y'all. Did I take my sister's money? I did not. We were going through so much 10, 11 years ago together as a family. It was one of the things that, I can't lie, we were both at our lowest. We didn't have money. We all lived with my mother. And that's something that, y'all will see on the show where we say that I didn't have anywhere to live. We didn't. And we pulled through. So when you talk about 30,000 that I don't know anything about, all I said is, can we get clarity about it? Because during that time, we both were helping one another. I just need clarity. What are you seeing? What are you saying? Because I have my receipts and you have yours. But we need to sit down as sisters and not go through this in the social media. Like on social media, it's not good. We need to sit down and figure out what this is, because we can get through anything, but we have to communicate. We have to talk to one another, because you can't get through anything without that. And I've been convicted already of being a thief, and I don't even know what you're talking about. You put up something online, but Tamika, we both have receipts. We both have receipts. Let's just get through it. What is this? How do we maneuver? How do we get through this? Whatever it is, Tamika, we can resolve it. This is not nothing that we need to perpetuate and continue to move and make people feel away. This is us, we sisters. We've never not been able to talk about anything, ever. And I don't feel like because of what's going on in this media that we should use this platform to down one another or to try to make each other feel less than. That's not what this is. We're supposed to be family. And I want my family back. I don't care about nothing else. And I've always said that I don't care about what people say. It's about what I feel like with my sister, how she feels. And I apologize to you, Tamika, if I didn't hear you. If I didn't hear your voice, I'm sorry. I'm trying my best to make it. I'm trying to weather storms in my own personal life. It's like I'm not trying to negate how y'all's feelings are. It's like I have to still have peace within. I got to be able to understand how to move. I don't have all the answers. Being a big sister, you don't have all the answers. Sometimes I make mistakes. I'm human. But with us, we have to resolve this. This cannot dampen or drag us out or make us feel like we don't love each other. We love each other. The love is never going to go. Love doesn't just, you can't throw love away. You just can't throw it out the window because something comes on, and you have a hiccup in the road. That's not what this is. I love you with all of my heart. With all of my heart. And when I hear people say, your sister had your back, and we've had each other's backs. I stood up for you the same way you stood up for me. And I won't apologize for that. That's what it is. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how we were raised. That bond can't be broken. Now, right now, we're going through these times, but at the end of the day, when I got my sister and I got my family, I still stand on that. That's everything. It's that and then the business. And that's why y'all see me looking crazy on TV. Y'all don't know that was the very first scene that my sister and I shot with my mother. No, it wasn't 4 or 5 scenes later. It was the very first scene. So I'm upset. I carry my feelings right here. Everybody that knows me, they know that. I'm not fake. I don't know what to do with that. This is who I am. I can't hide from it. I can't shun it. I can't sit here and pretend that it ain't. This is who I am. So if y'all see me cry, y'all see me looking like this is because I'm in my feelings. And I'm in my feelings when it comes down to my family. And we're going to resolve this. I love my sister. And can't nobody else talk about it. Don't call me talking about my sister. Don't text me talking about my sister. Do not DM me talking about my sister. Because we're going through this. It's just the fact that we're in the public eye. So many people out there now, y'all going through stuff too. It's just the cameras are not in y'all's faces. The cameras are not capturing the fact that you guys are going through far worse than what we are. And I'm not pointing fingers. I'm saying, don't judge us. Pray for us. Be there for us in a way to where God gets the glory. It's not even about us at the end of the day. It's about the love that we have and what we show people to get through. And we're going to get through this. I trust in God that we will. And we will. We're going to talk to Mika. I don't know. I mean, I keep reaching out. Mom's reaching out. I'm going to keep reaching out till you call me, till we rectify whatever the situation is. We're going to get through it. I know we will. And I apologize for anything that I didn't see, anything that I don't understand. I apologize to you for that. Excuse me, y'all. I apologize. I did not steal my sister's money.
Maybe she was.
I did not steal my sister's money. Tamika, you know I didn't steal your money. And if there's anything that I can do to resolve this, I'm going to resolve it. To all those people that are out there who are judging me because of my relationship with my husband. We have been married for 28 years. I have been with this man for 28 years through the highs and lows. I've been at my worst. I've been depressed. I've been wanting to take myself out of here. He was the only one that stood by my side. And I'm not saying this to make it seem like, oh, he's everything, but he's everything to me and my family. He's everything to me and our son. And do we have problems? Are we perfect? No, we're not. Is he perfect? No, he's not. Am I perfect? I'm not perfect. I'm very much aware of the allegations that are happening about him. I see everything. As a wife, you see everything. But with our relationship, some people keep the fact that they have an open relationship quiet. They want to keep it private. But we have that. And for us to be judged or whatever by the things that people are saying, y'all keep.
Okay, so for those of you who are asking if this is new, no, this is not new. However, she did an interview. She did a recent interview with the station that Kendra G is on in Chicago, right? Escaping SWV just had a concert in Chicago about 6 days ago. LaTocha was there. LaTocha lied and said that she didn't know nothing about them having a show and that she just found out, I guess, while she was in town, right? But then she go on to say, I've been knowing that they was coming to Chicago, right? My thing is this, whether you been knowing or not, you've been knowing, okay? And the reason why you been knowing is because their dates have been public. Their dates have been public for what, 2, 3, 4 months now? So you knew they was coming to Chicago. I think it's not no coincidence that you there at the same time that they're there. Come on, bro. Now, remember when she did this? I played this back because I wanted people to remember. She also said in this interview that she never said anything about a open relationship, or she said those things, but that's not what she said. But she said it. It doesn't make sense to me, right? But LaTocha making this everybody else's fault. Hold on one second, because I'm going to show y'all something else. Do y'all remember this right here? Hold on. And then she always talking grimy about Mona Scott Young. I find that very interesting. Okay, do y'all remember this? Do y'all remember when this happened?
Standing, we all sing a lead on. With you,
Now let's be clear. I never said that she didn't sing lead. I said she had an issue with me singing lead. Did she forget that I was in the studio at Jermaine's house and I come out and I hear all this crying? I come out in the room and I said, what's going on? And she's standing outside with Jermaine. He's looking vexed and she's looking crazy with tears in her eyes like, oh, hey, Tasha. I'm like, what's going on here? As I look at him, I'm like, something's wrong. And I need to find out what it is. And when I found out, yeah, she was upset about me singing lead. Listen, I ain't never had no problem with her singing lead. Go ahead, girl.
That the blow to my chest would come directly from you. He'll
sing a lead on there. Understanding, we all sing a lead on.
And then remember at the end, she was doing all that laughing. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Okay, now, does that line up with some of the stuff that she been saying up in here? She always throwing Kandi up under the bus. Now, the interesting thing about this is she made this live video the day after she made that video laughing at Kandi and all that kind of stuff. She made this video the day after that. Just wanted to give y'all a timeline, baby. That's why. Just wanted to give y'all a timeline. Yeah, they wrong for doing Kandi like that.
Judge, y'all keep living. Y'all got marriages. Everybody ain't gonna always be true. Things happen. At the end of the day, do I stand beside my husband? I know. Y'all think I don't know. I know everything. Everything. I'm not oblivious to things. My husband and I, what y'all don't understand, we do have an open relationship. We have spoken about things. That is my private business. But because I'm sharing my heart with y'all, I'm letting y'all know, please stop it. I can't even think about the things that are going on now because I'm being attacked. Everywhere I go, I'm being attacked. I go to the radio stations, I'm being attacked. I go to this place, I'm being attacked. I'm being attacked because I said I wanted to do a gospel project. A gospel, I want to sing to the Lord. And every other minute I'm being attacked. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say. My sister, that's my family. My husband, that's my family. And I can't even get through the things that I got to get through because y'all attacking me. How do y'all think that? How do y'all even know that I'm strong enough to take all of this stuff that I'm taking? I feel like I'm by myself. That I am alone.
Be clear,
and
she
nobody
mentioned
wants to feel
open
like
relationship twice in this video.
Nobody. I just wanted to sing. That's it. And me wanting to sing has caused so much controversy, so many allegations. And I'm like, where's all this stuff coming from? And I know that the enemy is busy. When you pray and you ask for God to bless you and to order your steps, it comes with scrutiny. It comes with peaks and valleys. And right now I'm in the valley, y'all. And y'all keep poking and y'all keep pushing and y'all keep talking. And I get it. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say, but do keep in mind, I'm a human being just like y'all. And there's certain things in my life that I'm trying to straighten out. But how can I straighten things out with y'all poking and accusing me and convicting me? And I'm trying to find answers. I'm trying to find resolve. I can't even get to resolve because every time I turn around, y'all saying things about me. What in the world am I doing to y'all? I'm trying to figure out life on my end. And it's not easy. It's not easy. And like I said, I've had conversations with God and I'm just freeing myself. Right now, it's just me being in this vulnerable place and speaking to you guys about my life and about the fact that I'm not happy. I'm not at peace right now. And when it comes down to my husband, we have a relationship where we talk. Everybody wants to say he's a brain. He's very smart. And I know iron sharpens iron. So if y'all see me looking at my husband, he talking to me, I've never been abused at all. Verbally, mentally, physically, never. I'm not stupid. I wouldn't dare stay in a relationship where I feel like I've been abused.
Tasha just does not realize what she did during this time. And then for you to go on interviews and try to make it seem like everybody is making these things up is crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. That is so crazy to me. Now, what I also find interesting about this interview is that she mentioned about Mona Scott Young. She's trying to throw Mona Scott Young under the bus now. About her being a black production company, okay, not supporting or trying to tear down black families. Girl, listen, that's not the case, and you know it. You know that. Come on, man. Let's just not. Again, she escapes accountability. No accountability at all. Okay, no accountability at all. So basically, I showed the video first, and then I went back and showed you guys her live from when she did that live. Latasha, girl, I don't know what you gonna do, but the one thing that I will say is that I think at this point in your life, you should just like, if you just gonna sing gospel, girl, sing gospel. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna sing gospel, girl, sing gospel. Okay. And just let that be what it is. You know. So anyway, I want to show y'all this real quick. Now, this is when Escape and SWV was doing a radio promo for the tour, right? But she didn't know they was going to Chicago. She didn't know they was going on tour, but she tried to serve them papers. Girl. Oh wait. What a sound it.
Texas! Oh, really? I had it right here so it can shine out. I moved it. Right there. So now oh, it's watching. You know, ask my son.
So in case of y'all didn't hear, Taj had popped the phone up, right? Coco was trying to pop the phone up too. And Taj said, "Ooh, it's a LaTocha Scott then join." This is funny to me. This is funny.
And I said it loud.
And I'm gonna call Vincent, I'm gonna call you when I get in the car.
Follow me now.
He knows.
Oh, really? Come on. Texas! Come on. Oh, really? I had it right here so it can shine out. I moved it. Right there. So now oh, it's watching. You know, ask my son.
It's funny to me. Taj. She said, "Oh, it's a LaTocha started watching." Oh my god, that is so funny to me. Oh my god, that is hilarious to me. So, girl, you can hang it up the fact that you didn't know they was going on tour. You didn't know nothing about the dates, girl. Stop it, please stop. Please stop, Latasha. Let's just stop it with your lies, girl. Stop it with your lies, girl. Oh, she was like, Latasha, just joy. I want to know what was going through Latasha mind. What she's I want to know what's going through her mind. And listen, let's be honest, right? Let's be honest for a minute. There's a reason. Okay, it was said that Coco and Tasha was really good friends, right? But it was also said that a lot of the reasons that they fell out and they came to common ground was a lot of things that they said that LaTocha said. That was around that time, you know, where people was asking them questions about how they came together. And in one of the interviews, somebody was, I can't remember if it was Lily or if it was Tamika. It may have been Tamika, but somebody said that again, once they started putting things together, they started figuring out that Tasha was like the middle person, and Tasha was kind of keeping division between both groups. Now, again, I don't know if that's true, but I would just assume if if Coco is good friends with LaTocha, partial of that must be somewhat true. If Coco ran off like that, I'm just saying, if Coco ran off like that, some of that must be true. Cause like, if that's your friend, you wouldn't stop and be like, "Hey, LaTocha," you know. I think it would have been messy for her to speak out loud too. I really think it would have been messy all the way around, but they should have just addressed it. But for Coco to run off like that, it kind of gave me like, you know, they knew what it was. Yeah, they knew what it was. And Rocky, right. LaTocha was playing both sides, Escape and SWV, and I can believe that. I can believe that. Yeah, I can believe that. I can believe she was playing both sides. I remember him saying that recently, as well. Yeah. So anyway, I wanted to bring that to y'all. I saw that that interview, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna talk about this today. I'm trying to keep myself busy today, guys. I don't want to get into a low space, so I'm gonna try to keep busy. So I wanted to bring this to you guys and see what y'all thought, especially when it come to especially with that. Listen, American Born, I did not watch it. I have a feeling that Show Style and Spirit is gonna watch it. If Show Style and Spirit don't watch it, I see Mims getting ready to go live. Let me see. When Mims said he live for? I just seen it. Mim getting ready to go live in 15 minutes. So y'all probably can go check him out if you would like. Okay. I am about to get into my political bag. Okay. And I'm probably gonna go around there. I think I'm probably gonna go around there and check it out. And I may have some commentary on it because I do want to know what he has to say about the whole Fox Soul thing. I absolutely want to know what Funky Dineva has to say. I do. Now when it comes to the rest of the stuff, I may not be quite interested in it, but I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check it out. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna check it out. I don't know. I'll just check out Mims live. That's what I do. I just wait till Mims go live and we'll just listen to it over there. If he gonna play, if he ain't gonna play it, then I just hear his breakdown. Okay, yeah. Cause I know he gonna break it down about the Fox Soul stuff, Mims, because that's really what Mims he was talking about the Fox Soul stuff. So I know he gonna break that down, and I think that that's what I want to hear. It was a good interview. I heard a little piece of it when I before I went live. I heard a little piece of it when Funky Dineva was talking about him being in school and one boy was picking on him. He turned around and I guess drugged the boy, and he said the class fell out in laughter, and that's how he came up with the reputation that he had in school. I mean, that's just what I heard him say. And then I clicked. Oh. So anyway, I'm gonna go check it out. Again, thank you guys for your well wishes. I do appreciate them. I may be back live again today. Who knows? If you're in my Patreon members on the community, you will know. I also posted my community wall. I want to say much love to you all, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Shop the Chef Don Don, or we are also doing our giveaway. 3 items from our store. We're going to do 2 this month, one on the 16th, one on the 31st. You must do a $20 catch it or Venmo, and you're also going to get a $25 off gift card as well. Can't beat that deal. You know what I'm saying? Cannot beat that deal. Again, thank you guys so much for the love, and I will check you guys later. Child Carlos gave Funky all the praise for Love and Marriage Huntsville 6. Girl, I don't like when Carlos do that. We'll get into it later. I don't like when Carlos do that because there's other people out there other than damn Funky Dineva. Hell. Anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.